To think the stories about abandoned subway tunnels were just urban legends people told to scare tourists and teenagers. You know the kind. Hidden stations, maintenance tunnels that don't exist. People hearing voices where no trains run anymore. Then my friend Marcus disappeared for 6 hours under the city, and when he came back, he wasn't the same. This happened last November. Marcus and I worked nights doing maintenance for the Transit Authority. Glamorous job, right? Mostly replacing lights, checking water leaks, clearing trash from tracks after service shut down. The city subway closes to passengers at 1:30 a.m., but crews stay underground until morning. After a while, you stop noticing how creepy it is. The screeching metal, the tunnels stretching forever, the feeling that someone's walking behind you even when you know nobody's there. At least, that's what I thought. It started around 2:15 in the morning. Marcus and I were assigned to inspect a section of tunnel beneath the old Ashbourne line, a part of the system scheduled for demolition. The station connected to it had been closed since the 80s after a fire. Most workers hated going there because radios cut out underground and the air always smelled wrong, damp, rotten somehow. But the real reason people avoided it was because of the sounds. The crews called it the knocking. 3 knocks, always from deeper in the tunnel. Nobody could ever find where it came from. That night, Marcus joked about it while we walked the tracks. "Maybe it's homeless people messing with us," he said. I laughed, but quietly. Sound carries weird underground. Every footstep echoed forever. Our flashlights barely touched the darkness ahead. The station itself looked frozen in time. Old advertisements peeled off the walls, rusted benches, broken tile covered in black soot from the fire decades ago. And it was cold, way colder than the rest of the subway. I remember checking my phone because I suddenly felt uncomfortable. No signal. Nothing unusual underground, except my battery had dropped from 60% to 11 in less than a minute. Marcus noticed too. "That's weird," he muttered. Then we heard it. Knock, knock, knock. Not loud, but close. Closer than it had any right to be. We both froze. The sound came from beyond the station platform, where an unlit maintenance tunnel curved out of sight. I remember shining my flashlight toward it and seeing something move for half a second. Not a person. Too low to the ground. Marcus whispered, "Did you see that?" I nodded. We should have left right there. Instead, because we were idiots trying to prove we weren't scared, we started walking toward the tunnel. The air got warmer the deeper we went. Humid. Thick, like breathing inside someone's mouth. About 50 feet in, we found scratches on the wall. Long grooves carved into the concrete. Not graffiti, not tool marks. Something had dug them in. Marcus crouched beside one and said, "What could even do this?" Then our flashlights flickered. At the same time, that's when we heard breathing. Ahead of us, slow, wet, and definitely not human. I remember every instinct in my body screaming to run, but fear kind of locks you in place sometimes. Your brain refuses to process what's happening. Marcus called out, "Hello." The breathing stopped. Silence. Then came the knocking again. Knock, knock, knock. Except this time, it was behind us. We spun around. Nothing there. And when we turned back, Marcus grabbed my arm so hard it hurt. "There," he whispered. At first I didn't see it. Then my flashlight caught 2 reflections low to the ground. Eyes, far down the tunnel. Too far apart to belong to a person. The thing slowly stood up. I swear to God its head almost touched the ceiling pipes. It was thin. Unnaturally thin. With arms that hung below its knees. Grey skin stretched tight over its body like wet paper. And its face. I still have nightmares about its face. No nose, no visible eyes except those reflective spots. Just a huge mouth hanging open wider than seemed physically possible. Marcus backed away first. The creature copied him. Same movement. Exactly. Like it was learning. Then it smiled. I know how insane that sounds, but it smiled at us. And then the lights died. Complete darkness. Not flashlight flickering. Dead. The kind of darkness underground that feels solid. Marcus started panicking beside me. I heard him fumbling for the radio, cursing. Then something moved fast in the tunnel. Really fast. A slap of wet hands against concrete. Closer, closer. Marcus screamed, "Run!" We took off blindly down the tracks. I smashed into walls, nearly fell onto the rails. Behind us came this horrible sound. Not footsteps. Crawling. Like a giant spider moving through shallow water. Marcus was ahead of me. I could hear him yelling somewhere in the dark. Then suddenly he stopped